Okay, how to mark your chart. So we're going to start from the beginning. We're not going to mark all the pairs, or the only time for that. We're going to mark just Euro USD, maybe 2, and you can ask questions, All right, so I'm going to take everything off here and start from the beginning. Now, on TradingView, I believe you know how to get on TradingView already. You have an account, it's free. So when you want to mark up your charts, very easy. The first thing you want to do, this is how I mark up my charts, because I want to leave all my charts marked up. I try to mark up as many charts as possible with the key levels. So now when I use scanner, I use scanner a lot. So when I use the scanner, this scanner pops up a pair Euro card or AUD card or something that I'm not really close marking, I'm not watching. I can easily just come to my chart and confirm in less than, I can confirm that trade in less than 1 minute, because I already have it marked up on my own chart. You understand? So most of my pairs, most of the pairs here, if you come to my stuff, you're going to see that they're marked up. I marked them up already. Everything is marked up. So it gives me enough time. I don't think I marked USD JPY. No, I've not marked this. So I mark this today. JPY. Okay, I cleaned that up. I was going to mark it again. NU. Some of them I just marked up. I just mark up the key levels to make things easier for me. You can see this marked up as well. I have a message. Too fast. I'm just showing you how I mark up my charts. The charts I have marked up to save me time. So I can easily just, when the scanner pops up a pattern on that particular chart, I can easily just check. That's what I'm doing. I'm not started actually. This is my favorite, one of my favorite pairs. GBP AUD. Pair test a lot. NZD. All right, so we're going to go ahead and mark up the chart like we said. So let's start with Euro USD. Now, the first thing you want to do is, what I do is I go to the, now this is going to be recorded, so if you have any issues, you can go back and watch it. I go to the monthly time frame. Now the monthly time frame, every candlestick here takes a month to form. So this is this month's one right here, this blue candlestick, okay? You can start from the weekly, it doesn't matter, whichever one, but I will start from monthly. So this is the monthly time frame. Now I want to mark my support and resistance zones. First of all, this is what I will do. I'll go to my toolbar and I'll pick up my horizontal line, and then I'm going to be looking for where I have a lot of rejection, either as a support or a resistance zone, because resistance is your ceiling, the support is the floor. Okay, so now for this price here, I'm just going to look for a zone above and a zone below. I don't need to mark too much, just a zone above and a zone below, because it's monthly. Okay, so for this, I'm going to check. I'm going to take this particular one here. Why? Because I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, this is obviously like a strong zone for this pair. 1.207806. Now, support and resistance is not an actual number, not a fixed number, is a zone. So it's not like whenever price gets to 1.20782, that means that's the resistance for this. No, it can be a zone. So like we always teach, this is valid. It comes and it doesn't touch. It comes, it touches. It comes and it goes like this. This is valid. These three are valid. So that's why it's called a zone. It's not an actual number. The market is very dynamic. You don't say the support is 1.2 or 2 point whatever. No. So you just look at, because it changes as time goes on, you find that new support and resistance zones will be created by the pair. So you need to update your pair. Sorry, excuse me. Can you get me Coke? I need Coke, please. Sorry, just a minute. Okay, so this is what I'm going to mark. Then below, I'm going to look for a point below. Now, if I want to look for a point below, you can see I have somewhere here. And that's because I have 1, 2. You can see all these supports marks here, right? We're looking for where we have most rejection. So that's, if I want to mark the second one, I'm going to be somewhere here. But I'm not going to do that. I'm going to leave that for now. Price is just here. This is about 424 pips. So if price decides to break below here, then we'll mark up the second one. But for now, we'll leave that. So having done that, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go to, okay, we'll just mark one above still. I'm going to take this. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go to my weekly time. This is very easy. Just follow this and don't stress yourself. Look for where you have most of the rejection, mark it up. That's it, above and below. That's all. There's nothing complicated about Forex, really. Then this is my weekly. So my weekly here, I'm going to mark up my weekly resistance and support as well. I can see somewhere here. Can you see this? Bam, bam, bam. Most likely, you're just looking for where you have the price reversal area, reversal zone. Look at this. Whenever price comes here, it goes. So I'm going to mark this up. That's the key area to watch. That's my weekly. I'm going to see any other one. Well, there's one here. I'm going to mark this up as well. Okay. So I've marked up my monthly, my weekly, my zones. I draw my zones from the daily time frame. So how do I draw my zones? Very easy. The zones, I draw them from a support or resistance area that is close to the previous marked one from either the monthly or the weekly. So now this is my daily time frame, right? So now I want to mark up my zone on a daily time frame. I'm going to look at somewhere here. I have a close resistance point I'm seeing here as well. Let me make it bolder so you see why I'm choosing that. 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, this is a lot. So I'm going to mark it up as a zone. And I'm going to draw my rectangle. The top one is my negative, and the one at the bottom is positive, so you can expand it. Okay, so now the next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to look for the next one. Price is not actually here, so these are main concern. This is where we're looking at. Let's look at this next one. I'm going to mark this up as my zone. So I'll go below. Now here I have another point here. You can see this. Can you see it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? I mean, this is a very important price area. So I'll just mark that up as my zone. So what we are doing is just marking up support and resistance, right? Nothing complicated. Use your eyes, look for where you have most of the rejection and mark it up. That's all. Don't try to confuse yourself. Okay, so marked up 2 areas right now. So let me just mark this up, finish this. So this one, I'm going to mark it up here. You can see this. So I'll mark up this zone. Now, if you've been following us for the past maybe 1 month, or for those of you that have been here for like maybe 3 months with us or 4 months, I've been following what we're doing. This is just a simple strategy we'll be using over time. And I found out that this strategy has given us consistent wins. We don't win all the trades, but we win most of the trades. One thing we do, we send our charts before and after. So it's not like we're sending you pips or something that, no, we are sending you charts of things that we created, things that we are anticipating. It's left for you to take the trades, left for you to follow it. But then we don't have a clue on how to enter trades, you'll be lost. So for now, I think for people like that, we'll just recommend you to our partnering communities, either the Grind and Grow or the IML, because you can get good signals there as well. You know, because for now, our main plan, we want to focus on the Harmony community, teaching people how to use the Harmony scanner, and then sending out charts. People who know how to mark up charts, can read charts and all that. So that's what we want to focus on. Okay. All right. So now the basic thing you should be looking out for is your support resistance, your trend line. Now the trend line, you should have at least three touches. So this is my trend line. I'll draw my trend line on the daily as well. This is the trend line. Then I'm going to take it below. This is a trend line. Don't worry about that. I'm going to draw a second one. Okay. Then this is also, come on. This is also a trend line. And like I said, remember, the market is dynamic. It changes. So you have to, that's why it's good for you to just monitor just a few pairs. For me personally, I monitor just 3 pairs maximum. The other ones I monitor because we send them out as charts or trade ideas. That's all. So this is a trend line. So now, how do you take trades when you see a markup? I believe when you send a markup, people, you should know the markup is wherever we're anticipating price to go to, we mark with an arrow. As simple as that. Then most likely when you see this, that means it's a target we're looking at price getting to. So if you go through our chart, you find these 2 markups like that. Okay, so now this is Euro USD. I also use the Fibonacci to get my entry or to know. So for this, I'm going to check my fib, what fib level, the retracement level. Fibonacci just helps you to know the retracement level of a particular pair. So now from this, I can see these are like my 50% retracement level. And the key levels here are the 50, 61, 78, and the 88.6. I don't really look at the 88.6, but the 61, 78, okay? So now for this particular pair, I'm looking at Euro USD. I'm looking at this getting up to, I'm going to mark that out. I'm looking at it getting up to either 61.8 or the 78.6. Thereafter, we're going to be looking to, this is the next zone we're going to be looking at buying up to. So now, whenever it gets there, price action will let us know. Price action. So these are 2 zones I'm going to be looking at. So price action will let us know. For price action, still, if you don't know how to read candlestick, then you have to go read Candlestick Bible. Nobody can do that for you. You have to go learn it, read it, and practice it. So you have to read Candlestick Bible. The file is in the group, the media section. You can check for it. So this is going to be enemy of my entry price for Euro USD. And then my stop loss is going to be here below this trend line. Okay, the stop loss will be around here. So I'll wait for price to get here. I'll see if it's forming a bullish. If I see a bullish engulfing candle, I'm going to enter for a buy. If it breaks, then the next level I'm expecting it is the 78.6. If I see a bullish engulfing, I'm going to enter. My stop loss is going to be, my stop loss region is going to be somewhere around here. Below this trend line. So this is how we take trade decisions. So you look at your support, your resistance, look at your trend line. You can also look at your price action. What is price doing? And then you can know how to take a trade. Okay, so that's how to mark up the chart. Now I want to find out, is anybody that you have a question on marking charts? Because that's what this class is about, please. On marking chart. Does anybody have a question? Okay, GBPAUD is just my favorite pair. Just I like the pair. That's all. People have different things they like. That's just what I like. Targets were marked. I already said that. Look at the target. This is what I'm looking at. This is 61.8. This is 78.6. I'll wait for price action. For price action, you have to go and read Candlestick Bible to know how to look at the price when to enter, what the candlesticks are saying. Candlesticks tell the story. So you need to know that as well. Okay. This is another way to look at this. This is a trend line here as well. Let me look at this. Let me check if there's any trend line on this particular. I want to see. Okay, sorry, I was cut off. The take profit targets were marked already. Look at the chart, it's marked. Let me share my screen again. Is this still recording? Yeah. The take profit target, this is what I'm looking at. This is the arrow. The arrow is the target. That's what I'm looking at. Now, sometimes the trades don't get there. We just give a guide. That's the truth. We just give a guide. We don't control the market. We just give a guide to where the market is. You have to work with your own personal goal. You don't have a goal in Forex, you cannot succeed. I mean, there's some people that make 50 pips, they have 70 pips, they still leave the trade. Then they leave the trade to come and hit their stop loss. They're not working with a goal. For example, we gave a trade, we gave a setup on GJ. Those that were smart, they took this trade and they got 99 pips. Now, our TP2, it didn't hit our TP2, but it crossed our TP1. You know, TP2 was somewhere here. TP1 was here. So tell me now, if you got 99 pips, why will you not be satisfied and close and get out of the trade? You can't get everything. So the best thing is for you to work with your goal. Work with a pip goal. How many pip are you looking at weekly? And how many pips do you don't need to take all the trades. Yes, we can give several setups, but you don't need to take all. You take all, you can be sure you are ready to blow your account. That's the truth, because how many can you monitor? So, for example, we gave CHF JPY on Friday. No, that was on Thursday in the group. And I personally know, because I'm following that pair, I personally know that pair went up, the two positions went up to like almost 70 pips. I don't know why somebody will not close. You're not a swing trader or something. You close, you secure some profits. So the chart we give, we just give a guide, and we give you from our projection what we are seeing is going to happen. The ones that hit our stop loss, of course, we record them as stop loss, it is as stop loss. The ones that hit our take profit, we record it as something that hit our take profit. Okay? So, for example, this is another one. This was AUD USD. Now, this trade setup was given, we gave this as a very key resistance area, and we're expecting price to drop. Then we say, okay, wait for price action. If you see a bullish candle, If you see a bullish candle coming up and then it breaks above the zone, we said wait for a break, a retest, and then we are going up. But there was nothing like that. So this trade actually went from when we gave this markup. This trade, this was our target, this was the arrow. This trade went about this trade has gone 117 pips. 117 pips. So you have to learn how to read charts for you to be able to flow with us. That's the truth. You have to learn how to read charts. You have to learn how to mark up your chart. Because that's why I'm training on how to mark up chart. Once you know how to mark up charts, you will not have a problem reading charts. The red line I gave is my anticipated stop loss. That's if I'm taking a trade, that's where I'm going to put my stop loss. The green lines are my entry points that I'm going to be taking based on price action. Based on price action, not like when price gets there, I'm going to take it. No, based on price action. When I see the bullish engulfing candle, I'm going to take the trade. The same thing, if it breaks, it doesn't, it's not reversing in at the 61, sorry, at the, yeah, 61.8, I'm going to wait for the 78.6. If it shows me a bullish engulfing candle, I will take the trade up. That's it. Please, I need questions on how to mark charts. We're not giving trade a lot here. It's how I'm talking about. I want you guys to learn how to mark chart. That's the most important thing. Never giving signals. So please, the question should be based around how to mark charts, how to understand chart, and that's what we did. In fact, let me remove all this. Anyway, I'm going to leave that. That's support and resistance. How to draw support. So I want to know from what we've done now. Do you know how to mark, how to draw support and resistance? That's what I want to know. That's the most important. If you know how to, from what I did today, you will understand how to mark support and resistance, then my lesson is done. It was a markup we gave. Now, when we give a chart like this, now it's left for you to use your risk management because some people's accounts are not the same. Someone can be a swing trader and can be placing, someone can even afford to place a 200 pip stop loss, while your account cannot take a 200 pip stop loss. Your account can take maybe only 40 or 50 pip stop loss. So what you do is you place that stop loss according to your account and also your own risk management, which you have to define with your through your what's it called, your trade plan. You have to have a trade plan. If you have a trade plan, you shouldn't be trading. You need to have a trade plan. How many pips stop loss are you going to use per trade? When are you going to close your trade? How many pips gain you close your trade? So that's just it. Okay, let me see if any other question. There's a red line running through the chart. Forget about the red line. It doesn't mean anything. It's just to show the direction. It's called EMA. Show the direction of the trend. Any other question? We're about to log out. So basically, what I want to know is, did you guys understand? I think the other two of you on the call, did you understand how to draw your support and resistance? Because that's what the class is for. Support and resistance, that's all. Did you guys understand how to draw your support and resistance? Why did I mark to support? You can mark several support and several resistance because price moves. Price does not stay in one place. So whenever price breaks one, then the next zone I'm going to be looking at is the second one to take my trade decision. So the same thing for the support and the resistance. Just the same thing. When price breaks, then the next zone I'm looking at is the next one I marked up. So that's just the answer to that. Any other question, please? Any other question? Okay, I'm going to mark up one more because we're going to upload this as a recording. I'm going to mark up USD JPY. So let me see what I have here. I'm going to clean this up. Euro JPY. I think I cleaned this up. Let me mark Euro JPY. Oh, let me clean it up. Okay, so Euro JPY. I want to mark up this chart. My monthly time frame. I check for my support and resistance zone. Key reversal area here. Follow this strategy and you'll be good. Seriously. You won't win all, but you win most of it. I always tell people. There's somebody who said a very fantastic trader. He said all he needs to do is win 30% of his trade and he's in good profits. That means it takes high risk to reward or high reward to risk trade. So he just needs to win 30%. Scott Carney wins about 68% of his trades. That man is a beast. He wins 68% of his trade. Still does very well. So I'm going to mark up this. If you've been following what I've been doing, you know that it's not only the monthly. Can you just please follow what I'm doing? Now I'm on the monthly. Okay, right now I'm marking the monthly, just marking the key areas in the monthly. I'm going to leave the rest because it's not, price is still far from it. So I'm not going to mark anything below. So the next thing we'll do, we're going to go to the weekly. The weekly, we'll find out, we'll mark up our support and resistance zone. So the weekly, I'm going to find out key area I have here. I have somewhere here. So I'm going to mark this up. We still have somewhere here. I'll mark this up. Then I'll go to the daily time frame. I'll go to the daily time frame. I'll find my support and resistance zone there. I'm going to mark this up. For the daily is where I mark up my zone. So I'm going to look at the next, the closest resistance I have to that. Then that will give me my zone. So I'll mark that up. I'll just box it up. When you double click on it, the first one should be negative, the next one should be positive. So same thing I'm going to do here. I'm going to mark up the zone here. Okay. Now if I like, it's also another one. You can actually mark this better. Take this one down. Yeah, this is better. This is a demand zone. First one negative, next one positive. So in less than 3 minutes, I can actually mark up my chart. Now this is Euro JPY daily time frame. Now, having marked this up, next thing I want to do is I want to draw my trend line. I like to draw my trend line from the weekly. First of all, I'll draw it from the weekly. Let's see what we have. We have one here. Boom. I love to put I love a three touch 1 2. So I'm expecting actually a touch here, right? So when we get a touch here, I'm going to make it to buy. So I use Fibonacci, so I'm going to check my Fib on the weekly and see where this is at. For me, I can see bounced up is 78, went up, and then came back to the, it's in between 38 and 50%. So, and this resistance, I'm sorry, this trend line, this trend line corresponds with what is still the same, almost the same thing, between the 38 and the 50. But we're going to see how this plays out. From what I see, you can have a very good trade on this next week. So, 1, 2. Could get a third one here. Third one here. So this is a zone. This is a very important zone. So we're going to wait for it to break, close, and then forming a bearish candle. Then just sell it. Someone say just like that. Yes, just like that. Sell it. Sell it, and that's the target. 1, 2. Wait for a third touch. So you sell it to that trend line. If it doesn't, then the same thing. It closes above this zone. You see it close above this zone, especially on the daily time frame. This is weekly now. We test, and then you can sell, you can buy to that region. Okay, so let me go back to my daily time frame. So now the good thing right now is that price is at a key support, and also which coincides with a major reversal zone from what I can see from this particular pair. Okay, so I'm going to watch out for it and get a very good buy or a very good sell. Whichever way is going to give us about, that's good, about 158 pips. Oh, going to give us 400 pips back to the top. So this is a very key area, so we're going to watch out for it. So this is how you mark your chart. Simple, mark your zones. Start from your monthly, or if you want to use weekly, no problem. Start from your weekly, and then on your daily, look for on your daily time frame. Look for where you have a resistance point or a support point that's close together. Then you mark up your zone from there. You put on that line, and then you draw a box around it. So that will form your zone. So the basic thing you are looking out for is your support and resistance, your trend line, your price action, Okay. Now, these are the things you need to see before you take a trade. So you have to have a rule like, what do I need to see before I take a trade? So this should be your rules. Maybe I have to check, is price at a major reversal area? That will be first target for bullish run. Is price at a major reversal area? Is it at a support and resistance zone? Okay. Has it closed below? What is price action saying? Is it a bullish engulfing candle or a bearish engulfing candle? And then you take your decision based on that. Without any fear, set your stop loss. If the market goes against you, you hit your stop loss. As simple as that. Okay, so this is how to mark the chart. So does anybody have any question again on how to mark charts? Please. There are only 3 people on this call. Only 2. Okay, it's recorded, so nobody's going to ask me to do this class again. All right, so I think I have to close now. Sorry, I'm not feeling we have to go and rest. But I have to just struggle to do this. Okay, so that's how maybe we're going to have another session, powerful session next week. All right, thank you very much.